Hello everybody! If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you! Short story 552, The Bone Flute, Intermediate. The wind howled over the cliffs, carrying a faint, eerie melody that chilled Rowan's bones. A botanist seeking rare plants. She stood at the mouth of a coastal cave, her flashlight flickering in the salty mist. She needed a unique moss said to grow only here for her research, but village tales of a cursed cave, where a haunting tune lured people to their doom, echoed in her mind. Rowan dismissed them as folklore, yet her hand shook as she gripped her backpack, heavy with sample jars and tools. The cave's entrance loomed, dark and damp, its walls slick with algae. The air smelled of salt and decay, like something long forgotten. As she stepped inside, her boots crunched on wet sand. The wind's roar faded, replaced by a soft, haunting note, like a flute played by unseen lips. Her heart pounded, the sound rose from the cave's depths, weaving through the air like a summons. Curiosity battled fear, but her mission drove her forward. The passage twisted, narrowing. Her flashlight caught carvings on the walls, spirals, skeletal hands, and eyes that seemed to watch. The melody grew louder, vibrating in her chest. The tunnel opened into a chamber, where a pool of black water shimmered. On a jagged rock in the center lay a flute carved from bone, glowing faintly. Its surface bore tiny symbols, matching the carvings. The music pulsed from it, wrapping around her like a spell. Rowan's breath caught. She waded through shallow water, her boots splashing. As her fingers touched the flute, the pool rippled, and a figure rose, a woman, her body formed of mist, her eyes hollow. "You've heard my call," she whispered, her voice echoing in Rowan's skull. "Play the flute or stay forever." Rowan's throat tightened. She didn't believe in ghosts, but this felt real. The air grew heavy, pressing her down. "Who are you?" she asked, clutching the flute. Its cold surface stung. "I am the tide's keeper," the figure said, flickering. "Trapped by this song. Play it and set me free." The water stirred, showing faces, dozens, their eyes pleading. Were they souls, trapped by the flute's curse? Her mind raced. What if playing it doomed her? The cave shook, pebbles falling. The mist woman's eyes flared. "Play!" she hissed. Rowan lifted the flute, hesitating. The melody pulsed, shaking her bones. She blew a single note, sharp and clear. The chamber roared with wind, the water churning. The mist woman screamed, dissolving into sparks. The faces vanished, but the flute burned Rowan's hands, leaving red marks. She dropped it, gasping, and ran for the exit. Rocks crashed behind her as the cave trembled. She stumbled onto the beach, the flute's tune ringing in her ears. The cave's mouth collapsed, sealing itself. Rowan stared at her burned hands, then at the sea. Was the keeper free, or was Rowan now bound to the song? Vocabulary notes. Eerie, adjective, definition. Strange and frightening, often creating a sense of unease or mystery. Example, the wind howled over the cliffs, carrying a faint, eerie melody that chilled Rowan's bones. Explanation. In the story, eerie describes the melody, suggesting it is unsettling and supernatural, setting a creepy tone. Similar words. Creepy. The creepy shadows in the cave made her nervous. Spooky. The spooky atmosphere of the old house scared the children. Uncanny. His uncanny resemblance to the ghost startled everyone. Usage tip. Use eerie to describe things that feel strange and slightly scary, often in a mysterious way. Haunting adjective. Definition. Beautiful or memorable in a way that stays in your mind, often with a sad or unsettling feeling. Example. The wind's roar faded, replaced by a soft haunting note, like a flute played by unseen lips. Explanation. The word haunting emphasizes the melody's lingering emotional impact, enhancing the story's mystical and eerie mood. Similar words. Memorable. The memorable song stayed with her long after the concert. Poignant. The poignant story of loss touched everyone's hearts. Evocative. The evocative painting reminded him of his childhood. Usage tip. Haunting is often used for music, images, or memories that leave a strong emotional impression. Shimmer, verb. Definition. To shine with a soft, wavering light, often creating a sparkling or magical effect. Example. The tunnel opened into a chamber where a pool of black water shimmered. Explanation. Shimmered describes the water's gentle reflective glow, adding a magical and mysterious quality to the scene. Similar words. Glimmer. The stars glimmered faintly in the night sky. Glisten. Her eyes glistened with tears in the moonlight. Sparkle. The diamond sparkled under the bright lights. Usage tip. Use shimmer for soft wavering light, often associated with water, glass, or something ethereal. Pulse, verb. Definition. To beat or vibrate rhythmically, like a heartbeat, often suggesting energy or intensity. Example. The music pulsed from it, wrapping around her like a spell. Explanation. Pulsed conveys the rhythmic, almost alive quality of the future's music, emphasizing its power over Rowan. Similar words. Throb. Her head throbbed with pain after the loud noise. Beat. The drum beat steadily during the ceremony. Vibrate. The phone vibrated on the table, startling her. Usage tip. Pulse is often used for rhythmic movements or sounds, like heartbeats, music, or energy. Churn, verb. Definition. To move or stir violently, often describing water, emotions, or a chaotic motion. Example. The chamber roared with wind, the water churning. Explanation. Churning describes the water's wild, turbulent movement, heightening the story's dramatic climax. Similar words. Swirl. The leaves swirled in the strong wind. Agitate. The stormy sea agitated the small boat. Roil. The muddy water roiled after the heavy rain. Usage tip. Use churn for intense, chaotic movement, especially of liquids or emotions. Story written by Grok 3 AI. Image created by Grok 3 AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.